What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining me yet again for another video. So in today's video, we're actually talking about the top 5 mods you should do to your car under $300. Now, just a complete disclaimer, not all of the mods that I'm going to mention today I have currently on the GTI. So I cannot give you 100% review on these products, but I do think that based on everyone else's reviews and based on my friends that have the parts, they are the best bang for your buck under 300 bucks. Also, before we get started, guys, I'd like to mention that we still have #Caffeine Team stickers available. So if you guys want some #Caffeine stickers to rock on your Mark 7 GTI or on your laptop, which some of my subscribers have done, you can hit me up down below on the email address. It's jsmk7.yt@gmail.com. and let me know that you guys are interested. I'll send over some instructions on how to do it and place your order. Remember, 20% of the proceeds go to the American Lung Cancer Research Foundation. All right, so coming in at number 5. Number 5 is going to be the H&R 27mm rear sway bar. Now, this sway bar comes in at just under 300 bucks, so it just barely made the list. Again, this is one of those things that I don't have personally, but it is one of those items that I have been looking at to get eventually in the future. Now, my buddy JR14 has this rear sway bar and he swears by it. He says it stiffens up the suspension a whole lot in the rear, and paired up with some good grippy tires, it makes a hell of a difference when it comes to some bare mountain back roads. If you guys have some back roads, you do yourself a favor and pick up a rear sway bar. Now, this sway bar is also a lot thicker than the stock one, so it's going to make for a much stiffer ride in the rear. So things are going to feel a lot tighter when you're cornering. Coming in at number 4. Number 4 is going to be the StopTech drilled and slotted rotors for the front, not for the rear, not the pair, just the front. Well, the pair for the front. These come in at, I think, somewhere in mid-200s. The benefit to having these slotted rotors, especially for someone like me who does not have a power package GTI, is that it's going to give it a lot more stopping power. If you did go a step above and got some red stuff pads to go along with it, it will obviously throw you above budget. But just getting the rotors themselves will make a hell of a difference when it comes to braking, especially if you're tuned. StopTech is a very reputable company, is a company that has been making braking products for a very long time across multiple brands. You can pick these up on modded Euros somewhere in the mid-200s. Coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 3, guys, is a flush kit for your car. There are many different brands. The one that I used to have was the BFI kit, which I bought for somewhere around $180, and I resold later on to one of the subscribers, so thank you very much, bud. If you guys go on my Instagram, you guys will see a picture of his car on there because I gave him the shout out because the spacers made the car look so much better. It's going to bring it about 15 millimeters in the front outwards, and is also going to bring it about 20 millimeters in the back outwards. So you're going to get a lot wider of a stance, and also it's going to somewhat camber in the wheels in the back and tuck the car down just a slight bit, especially if you're in Austins. Coming in at number 2. Number 2 is going to be a set of lowering springs. The most popular options are either what I have, which are the H&R Sports or Super Sports. I don't know, apparently I can't even figure it out because mine are blue, and the ones that are offered online are black, so I'm not sure if I have the Super Sports or I have the regular Sports. I'm all confused. So if you guys know that the blue ones are definitely the Super Sports, let me know down below. Or if they ever made the Sports in blue, let me know that as well down below. Anyways, you can either go with those or you can do some VWRs. It all depends on what you're trying to do. I believe the H&Rs tend to be a little bit more on the comfortable side and tend to retain a lot more of the stock stance and the stock feel when it comes to highway driving and a lot of the corner, with still tightening it up to give you more of a sporty feel when you're doing some aggressive driving, some spirited driving, as we like to call it. And coming in at number 1, guys. Number 1 is actually one that a lot of people frowned on me for getting at the beginning because they said you should never cheap out on this thing, but it has not let me down yet. I've had it for over a year, and that is the Becker Downpipe. So it's a 3-inch downpipe, it's catless, and it does have a resonator on it. If you guys saw in the JB4 video when I had my JB4 installed, With that downpipe, I pulled 321 horsepower on a piggyback. Take that. Obviously now, as my car progresses, I'm looking into a lot bigger things, but they probably won't reach this price range. If you're out there, Unitronic, listen to me. My Becker downpipe was somewhere mid 200s as well, and it has not let me down yet. I've taken it off a few times just to kind of, look under there and make sure that everything's going well. All the welds are holding up 100%. It's a lot better than that other cheaper Rev 9 one, which is half the price. That one I wouldn't recommend. But the Becker one, it's definitely something that everyone should look into when you're first trying to get into Stage 2, if you don't have the funds to get into Stage 2. So that's my list of the top 5 favorite mods that you can do to your GTI under $300. If you guys have any suggestions or want to share your top 5, because everyone's opinion is obviously different, do share that down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in regards to this topic. This is one of those controversial topics that I like to voice my opinion, and I like to hear everyone kind of just chime in and talk about it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, thank you very much for hearing me rant and joining me for another video here early in the morning, Caffeine Team. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and stay tuned for a lot more GTI content. And if you don't have me on Instagram, make sure you do follow me. It's at JSMark7. I'll put it right here for you. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace out.